Hi, and welcome back to Mario Kart 64. Wait a minute.
It's another game that isn't what we said it was going to be. We fooled you.
Pulling the rug at it from under Grat's feet twice in a row, causing static electricity.
You're not the only one.
I got
You
bamboozled.
fool people. RJ Wieners.
I bet the Zeppelin from last episode is gonna stick to your hair because of all that static electricity from all the rugs I pulled out from under your feet.
Ooh, wow. Funny dot computer off the man here.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Chicken he can be. Well, if you swim out over the coral reef, I doubt the
God,
worker sharks.
You
I'm still
doubt the
salty.
sharks will bother you? That's like the #1 game mechanic in a video game. Lady,
Yeah,
do you know anything?
Never add them on Skype. They'll never stop bothering you.
Yeah.
I'm still salty about last time, but it looks like we're finally fucking getting
Was that a quote from a shark? I'm always
Well,
salty.
I was gonna make like a saltwater ocean reference, but I couldn't think of a good one.
Come on, Lost Precursor City.
Yeah, I'm a little long in the tooth here, buddy. I'm a shark.
Now push the button.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
button?
here we go.
Thank you.
We're going down to one of the good-looking levels in this game. That's the nicest I can say.
The engineer who made that button is like, I'm just gonna paint this thing glowing cyan. That works.
Yeah, so we're back to where the blue eco vent is, apparently. Look how blue this level is, isn't it great?
It's got fishies outside.
Mm-hmm.
That is a very, like, poorly designed window. How are the... Look at those, like, glass. How is that even being held in?
It's ancient
Oh,
and
right.
lost.
Ancient Egyptian window panes here. Sorry, wrong
Yeah.
game. Wrong LP.
This is ancient Precursorian windows that are completely immune to water pressure.
Hate this level.
Wow, you're
That's
so
my proof right there.
you're so good at video games.
I just needed to punch in a straight line. I couldn't even do that. So there are reasons why this level is really good, and it's mostly aesthetic. It has a really nice atmosphere and looks absolutely gorgeous, especially in HD. The problem with this level is it plays badly.
I don't think it does.
And that's why I don't like it so much. Well, I wouldn't say badly.
So you see how the water's electrocuted? Is electrocuted all the time or only when it's electrocuted?
That's a good question. So it's only...
But we'll
Yeah.
have plenty of opportunity to find out during the course of this riveting display of skill that we are undoubtedly about to witness.
Oh, I love playing with those guys. I wouldn't say it plays badly. That's a little too much of a stretch, but it doesn't play as good as most levels because
What
rooms like this
possible
don't.
purpose could this mechanism serve? Those pistons
Well-
just end in the middle. I don't know if they were like building a factory, but wow.
The precursors were really into American Gladiator, okay?
I have to assume that this water level is not consistent with how it was at the time this was not ancient.
Okay.
It was all underwater.
Why did you not just jump up onto the... Oh, good. Thank you.
Maybe you should just shut your mouth and watch.
Oh,
You may
snap.
learn a thing or two, boy.
I love the part where Grat doesn't actually watch the video and just says nonsense. That's my favorite part of the video.
You know what I like about this level that I don't like about the boggy swamp? Is that this is not just a giant, like, circuitous racetrack with little offshoots.
It's a giant cylinder with some offshoots.
No, there's actually, like, places you can go in
Yeah.
each room.
Sure.
Like-
Oh, okay. So I thought this was just going to be a giant vertically oriented level, but it actually looks like it's small vertically oriented levels, which is better.
It's like a giant hamster, series of hamster tubes.
Yeah.
You know hamster tubes, where you keep the hamsters, and they go from tube to tube?
Yeah, I got plenty of hamsters in my hamster tube.
Oh, these are a little neat little platform we've got, and
Was that
it's
a
not-
euphemism, Grat?
Uh,
Wow.
I'll say. The platform rotates around each other. If you fall down here, it's an awesome trap where they fight you to death.
You have the
these
any percent
platforms.
world record in this game? Jesus Christ.
wait, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay then.
So I think I'm the authority on the subject.
Speed Demo's archive is really, really, really losing it these days.
I don't pay attention to speedruns.
Hmm.
Why not, loser?
I only let's play games that I am the current speed record world holder in.
All the cool kids and their AGDQs, and I'm still just sitting here with my Let's Plays.
Yeah.
Moseying along. Country Bumpkin, Grat, they call him.
Country pumpkin?
So this is an interesting little gimmick.
I'm
yeah,
a city pumpkin myself.
I am a something. Here's a spiced latte joke.
Suburban
Pumpkin.
country pumpkin.
I will show you that I'm good
What
at this
pipe?
game. They really want you to use those platforms that rotate around each other in order to get to the 3 things that this thing has to offer. But you don't need it for a single one.
You're actually only supposed to use them for 2 of them.
I believe that you're wrong.
No, I'm really not.
That's just my blanket policy on things you say.
Well, that's understandable. I am, after all, the...
So why are you picking up robot insects?
You don't remember the scout flies?
I vaguely... It was like 8 months ago when we recorded the first video.
We've broken the illusion.
Oh,
we sent out robotic scout flies to this ancient undiscovered land to look for power cells, and only the 7th one ever finds one.
Oh.
Also, this isn't dangerous to touch this pipe. Only the really glowy pipes are the ones that hurt you.
Well, because the really glowy ones are hot, and these ones are just decorative and fun to look at.
But they're also extremely glowy. It's supposed to discourage you from jumping straight up them.
Yeah, the ancient precursors were terrible at safety indicators.
Yep.
Hmm.
Like, no regard for railings or, anything like that. Just total uncivilized here.
Like I said, they were really big fans of American Gladiator. Actually, you do raise a good point. Like, this is supposedly the lost precursor city, right? This is not by any definition of the word a city at all.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say lost, because it's like right there.
No, it's like, how could a city is like where people live, right?
Well,
So you're saying that 2 out of the 3 words of this level name are incorrect?
it's definitely Precursor. We got that
Yeah.
much. But then again, what area of this game isn't Precursor?
Well, we don't know much about the precursors. Like, there's the oracles that sell power cells to us at like a higher price than everyone else. But I don't think they are actually precursors, so we don't know anything about what the precursors might be. Maybe this is like ideal living conditions for them.
How do you know this guy isn't the Precursor?
Are we in the post-cursor era now, or what? Are we in the cursor era, the CE?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're right.
I don't think that's how words work.
Yeah, because the sequels are totally the post-cursed era. That?
The post cursor. Well, it's all on
See,
a console,
yeah.
so it's all post cursor. There's no cursors in any of these games. Can't play
Oh,
with a
funny
mouse
dot
and
computer!
Stop self-promoting your own dumb website in this Let's Play.
No! I will self-promote my Cosby.html page any day.
This is a funny in-joke that I'm sure everyone immediately knows what it's all about. The in-joke, the joke is funny.computer.
If you don't, please go in your web browser to funny.computer right now and listen to the glorious spectacle that I've created.
I don't remember, Grat, if you were this pro that you could do that, but it's true.
I was probably
If you apply yourself.
done with the entire game in the time it's taken you to collect this one power cell.
Well, I wanted to show off. Also,
Well, you pressed the power button because you hated it so much.
I lied last video. There was one more way to break open steel crates, and it's these guys. But they did it before I got here, so I didn't have a chance to show it off.
Are those living creatures or robots? I can't quite tell with the model.
They are clearly a guy in a steel skirt.
Yeah, it's like surrounded by spikes.
Okay, time for a bath.
That is the terrible sleeper in... What is it? Was it Sleeper in? I can't remember.
I don't think this pool has a purpose at all, does it?
It's to show you how dangerous spinning around in water can be.
It's the ancient precursor jacuzzi.
Well, maybe the precursors enjoyed being spun around at high speeds. I don't know.
Very slow speeds. It's a gentle wash for Jak.
Pretty much, yeah.
So as long as you don't get sucked in.
No regard for safety.
It's supposed to teach you that the whirlpools they suck you down, but they don't.
So, like, these tubes are clearly dangerous.
Yeah, clearly. They ripped them straight out of Crash Bandicoot. So, would you call this a cool puzzle, Grat?
Like, no thermal insulation there at all. These ancients would not be up to standard building codes today.
Yeah, they confused. They were told by the government you need to get some OSHA in here, and they just heard it as ocean, so they flooded it.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure no one in the history of Let Us Play has ever made an OSHA joke.
They didn't turn it into a pun. That's why I'm the best.
Oh snap, we got a Geop Jr. up in here. It's all about the puns.
Yes, Geop is the most noted name in LP for pun-making history.
Clearly.
It's clearly RJ Waters. I'm the world record speedrun LP'er, I'm the pun LP'er, I'm the HD LP'er, I got it all, baby.
That is like a terrible closet. What's the point of that? Like a whole secure, safe closet for that? Like, you would think they would have some money in there or something.
It's not that safe. It's like a quote-unquote safe.
Well, you had to, like, do some clever platforming all around all these unthermalated, things. I'm trying to, like, come up with names for literally everything in the game, but none of them have any names. It's a thing, that's a thing, it's a doohickey
Perhaps
widget.
this is like a very complex nuclear reactor the Precursor's built, and it's all very necessary components. We're just messing with everything.
You know what I think? I think this is like, maybe this is like a Precursor prison where they like sent Precursor criminals and had them compete against each other for sport.
Yeah, Precursor Gladiator, you remember that?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and these guys are the product of inbreeding over thousands of years of criminals.
Gotcha.
AKA, this is the Jak equivalent of Australia.
I was about to say this is like Precursor Australia.
Okay, so we're about to head into the Shrine of the Silver Monkey here. I think?
Yeah, at the end of this level, we have to put the 7 power cells in the right order, and we're never going to get it right.
Right, and we're about to climb the aggro crag here, right?
I wish the PS3 version of this could have been designed a little bit better, because they had to design the PS2 to, like, mask things through windows where you can't see the rest of the level. But I think it would have been really neat to be able to, like, see the entire structure from at least one room.
Wait, you expect them to, in a port, low-budget remake, actually add content?
Maybe in the reboot.
This game still shows the PS1 memory card. How much effort did you expect?
PS2 memory card. Give it some credit.
No, I thought the PS2 one was black.
It is.
That's the one it shows.
Oh, really?
It's not on the Do you think the PS1 had these kind of graphics, even not upscaled?
Yes. Never had a PS or a PS1 or a PS2 as a kid. Or as an adult, even.
Scandalous.
I did not have a PS4 as a kid, but not for that reason. Did I ever mention that you could do the dive kick move, and it's actually required here? Because it is.
What dive kick? I thought the dive kick thing was the thing we agreed is the name of the thing when you're on the bird.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm totally stomping. I'm punching the ground with both fists.
That's not a dive kick. That's a ground pound.
Okay, let's call it that.
Get your video game name the thing. He's right.
Okay, this one. Okay, now we're twerking, and we're going to go into the. Whoa!
Things charged at once.
See, you thought I was just bad at it, but it was actually so I could get that line of dialogue to trigger.
Oh.
Clearly.
I just winked at. I literally winked at my microphone.
Good job. Great job.
That was just for the viewers at home. I
Yeah.
winked again.
So they fully understand the context and the subtlety of that line. That's totally a white memory card.
What? No, it's clearly a fade to gray. It's the HD sheen lighting on it.
It's a commentary on the state of modern video game palettes being all washed out and realistic. You see, so it's like, oh, this is how the black memory card will look in the future of gaming.
This section of the level, it's really hard to get all the precursor orbs, and
You missed one. Nice.
No.
Oh,
is
no.
clearly it's a really nice reference to this the PS1 game Crash Team Racing, the Ripperoo level.
Clearly.
You mean the ripoff of Diddy Kong Racing?
What? You take that back?
No.
It was a kart racer.
I'm not going to take back my facts.
This is. You'll be lucky if that makes it out of audio production, mister.
I guess I will.
Bad feeling about this.
I'm lucky today, though.
Run! Dark Eco is rising!
Jack's not. What a predicament.
Oh look, it's
Oh no, the toxic lava sludge is...
It's Indiana Jack.
I'm glad that they removed all tension by letting us rocket up into the sky.
My favorite camera when going up vertical segments is one where the majority of the screen is pointed downwards.
Hey, look at this dark eco. Hey, look at it down there.
Look at where Jak is, and how much screen space is occupying the places you need to see.
Well, imagine this in 4x3 instead of 16x9.
Okay.
You don't have to imagine it if you go to lparchive.org today.
Actually, the links are broken on that because it's so old and crusty. It's so old and outdated, Regis Philbin took his wife to dinner there.
Regis Philbin?
I'm sure that's a funny joke to you Americans. But
It's not!
I don't get it.
It's not!
Oh, right. No, you gotta, it's a Tavern on the Green, look, Google it. Okay.
Who is Regis Philbin? I don't...
He's a guy who's unimportant because he's
Okay.
old. That's the joke.
No, Grat's the joke.
Well, yes. Hold on. I have to get my LP canon straight.
Can we update the wiki, please?
Yeah, okay.
And it's clear that I did not miss any precursor orbs because I clearly have them all right now, unlike somebody else.
Nice job.
I bet to this day Grat still doesn't have every precursor orb in this level.
No, but you know what I do have? A life.
Listen. You know what you can't hear?
What can I not hear?
My feet touching the
The
ground.
sound of you being awful?
Oh no!
Yeah, you can't hear the sound of him being awful. That's good.
You didn't
So he's
show
good.
off the fact that you could not have sound when you keep jumping.
Your ice burn didn't work out, Grat.
It's ambiance. And also, I'm going to blow your mind in about 30 seconds, so you're going to retract all insults you have directed towards me in regards to this level.
That's
You
going to
prepared?
have to be a pretty hard mind blow.
Look at that power cell. Oh, you're gonna. It blew my own mind.
I knew that the power cell is there.
And I knew it was coming. Well, goody two shoes for you, aren't you? You think you're some type of Jak and Daxter LP expert I brought in here. But you're not, because that's not what I was showing
Well,
off.
that is what you call me in the OP of your
Can we
channel.
update the OP producers? Dish, that's you.
Oh, okay.
My guests.
Also, if you look up past where the power cell was, there's like a layer of water that's somehow not entering this place.
What possible
Yeah.
purpose could this solve?
Needing to get from the underwater city and up to the surface, but like the elevator's too far away.
It's a giant precursor orb. Actually, all the small ones can do this, but we're just too big to enter them.
Why? Okay. And now we're here for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Well,
we took the transporter up.
You raised
it's all one big connected world, isn't it?
No.
It seems you can use eco and
Well, clearly it
waves
is.
I've never seen before.
I didn't even have a loading screen.
The room. Climb up there and get it.
Now, see here, this is a neat puzzle where they actually make the power cell a little bit too high to jump to.
So what you have to do is
So you have to wait slightly longer and hold the button down more.
So,
no, you just gotta do the rolling jump.
Or you can jump on the
see,
tree or
the problem
any
is
other
you have to
7,000
time your jumps
platforming
better.
tricks.
But the way the platform is rounded, you can't actually do it, so fuck that, I'm going back down. And I'm taking the power cell with me.
What?
It's glued to the ceiling is the thing.
It's like the trick birthday cake. You try and take the power cell, it just pops right back up.
Okay.
Because I believe this is how Naughty Dog intended you to complete this power cell.
Well, Kira just said climb up there and get it. So
She clearly meant climb back on top of that blue button and take it back to the bottom of the sea with you.
all right, fine, I'll admit it. I didn't know that. Are you happy now?
I think we can clearly call this LP closed.
Hey, but you know why I didn't know it? Because
Look
I'm good at video
Jack
games.
is
and I
even
just,
shaking his head at your nonsense.
Guys!
Because I'm good at video games, and I
Guys!
just jumped on the thing to
Thought
get
bubble,
it.
I have no idea what he's talking. Yeah.
Stop
Fish.
fighting. Calm down, everybody.
Mommy and Daddy we're not fighting, we're arguing, alright? We're having a discussion.
This LP just gets angrier and angrier with every single episode.
It's so antagonistic.
We started off so nice.
And now we just hate each other.